Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Thank you for tuning into today's video. If you're new to my channel, you're welcome. My name is Joy and this is Joy Be Naturals. And if you are a returning subscriber, God bless you for joining me. Thank you for also subscribing to my channel. So in today's video, I want to be sharing with you guys 5 tips that can help you during this winter harmattan season, to help you protect your hair and keep your hair from breakage. So if that's what you're interested in, then by all means keep watching. So guys, as you guys know, the season we are in is called the harmattan season here in Nigeria. Other places it might be the winter, and of course that is the period where everywhere is cold, dry and breezy, windy and all that. So in some places it's also snowy. So at this period you find out that your hair is very dry and brittle and fragile, so it's easy for your hair to break at this point in time. So it's very important for you to put some measures in place so that you can preserve your hair and protect your hair from these weather elements that can cause breakage. I'll be sharing 5 tips with you guys, and my first tip is going to be moisturizing your scalp with oils. So I feel like we have underestimated the use of oils in our natural hair, because these oils contains a lot of vitamins and minerals and also fatty acids that can help to strengthen your hair from its roots. That is to say, using it to massage your scalp can really go a long way in preventing your hair from falling out unnecessarily during this period, during this season. So it's okay to use oils. I know some people don't like using oils. Well, I don't know what percentage of people do that, but I've come to notice that each time I use oils, especially as a pre-put treatment, my hair feels strengthened, strong, and can withstand any form of weather. So in essence, what I'm trying to say is it's not easy for my hair to fall out from my scalp each time I use an oil. So you can make use of any oil of your choice. There are a lot of oils out there: olive oil, avocado oils, castor oil, that can help to preserve your hair from its roots, so that you don't have or experience things like unnecessary or excessive shedding and breakage from the roots of your hair. So invest in massaging your scalp with oils to protect your hair in this season. So my second tip is going to be avoid frequent hair washes. So what I mean by that is, if you're used to washing your hair every week like me, yes, if you've been watching my videos, I wash my hair weekly, but I've had to cut down on the number of times I wash my hair, because this is the harmattan season. Like I said, it's dry, everywhere is dry, everywhere is freezy, windy. So you can just pour water on your hair, and in the next 5 minutes your hair is all dried up, and so I've had to cut down on the number of times I wash my hair. So right now I've extended my wash days to 2 weeks. So I wash my hair now bi-weekly, because I don't want my hands to be on my hair every week, at least for this period we're in, this season we're in. Like I said, it's dry out there, so I've been washing my hair every 2 weeks. So by all means, do what works for you, but I'm just saying it would be best to just cut down on the frequent washes, especially for those who like to wash their hair every maybe twice in a week. It's bad enough that shampoos strip our hair of its natural oil. So doing that in this season, where you're supposed to be infusing moisture and not taking moisture out of your hair, which shampoo does strip our hair of those natural oils and all that. So at this period, at this season, you want to really cut down on your number of washes. If possible, you can co-wash. You can use conditioner if you feel your hair is dirty. instead of using shampoo every week or every other day, you can use conditioners instead. So I don't co-wash, but if that will help at this season, then by all means you do that. So cut down on your wash days and you'll be fine. So my third tip is going to be reduce the use of heat styling tools. So these tools, especially the blow dryers, the flat irons, they kind of suck up moisture from your hair. So at this time, you don't want to be taking out moisture from your hair. You want to be infusing moisture into your hair to help your hair feel moisturized for a long period of time. But these heat styling tools take out moisture from your hair, so they make your hair feel dry. So you want to cut down on it. So for instance, if you're the type of person that loves to blow dry each time you want to style your hair, maybe every week, you want to cut down to at least once a month, at least just for this season. And by all means do what works for you still, but I feel like if you can cut down on the number of times you blow dry your hair or use heat styling tools at this season, is going to save your hair from getting dry always, because like I said, these heat styling tools, they tend to suck out moisture from your hair. So cutting down on the number of times you use them is going to go a long way to protect your hair, you know, during this harmattan season. So I'm not in any way against heat styling tools. I don't use them, but if I must use them, then it's going to be like once in a year or twice in a year, something like that. But if you want to use them, not in this season, like if you can just do away with them, at least for now, it's going to really help you a long way. But still, some people know how to still use these things, and be careful with it, you know, even still during the winter season. But by all means do what works for you. But that's my advice, or that is kind of my own way of saying reduce the number of times you use heat styling. So my next tip is going to be staying hydrated always. Like, it's dry, even your lips can be dry, so that is a sign for you, you know, your body telling you that you need to stay hydrated. So drinking a lot of water is going to help you even hydrate your scalp from the inside. So it's very important to stay hydrated. Always drink lots and lots and lots of water. It's going to help your hair to stay hydrated, stay moisturized, and prevent your hair from getting dry always. So drink a lot of water. So my next tip and my final tip is going to be covering your hair. So this can be this can be controversial for some people, because covering your hair, like somebody is there asking why should you cover your hair. So like I said, it's harmattan season, it's windy out there, it's breezy, it's dry and everything. In some places it's snowy even. So you want to invest in silk scarf, you know, satin scarf. But I tend to go towards the silky side more at this time, because silk, I found out that silk kind of helps to keep in moisture more than the satin. So I use more of silk scarf these days. And you want to use hats if you love wearing hats, but do make sure that your hat is underlined with something like silk or satin, so that you still don't dry out your hair. So covering your hair and keeping your hair away from the weather element is going to really help a lot in this period, so that your hair don't get dry always. Because in this season, even if you moisturize your hair this minute and you step out there, you're going to find out that your hair just gets dried immediately. So covering your hair will save you a lot of stress of moisturizing your hair every day and all that. So I've mentioned massaging and oiling your scalp regularly, and I've also mentioned cutting down on the number of washes, number of times you wash your hair. I also talked about reducing the use of heat styling tools at this time. So all the lovers of blow dryers and heat styling tools, by all means wait for the harmattan season to be over. Then you can go back on your usual routine. But still, I will advise that you cut it down to maybe once a month. If you're the daily user of blow dryers or weekly user, you can cut down on it by doing that maybe once in a month, and try to keep the heat to the barest minimum. So I talked also about staying hydrated always. Staying hydrated always, drinking lots and lots and lots of water. You need it at this period. The final thing I talked about was covering your hair with silk or satin scarf, or a hat that is underlined with silk or satin, whichever one works for you, but just make sure your hair is covered most of the time. These are the few tips that I wanted to share with you guys. So by all means, click the like button if you enjoyed this video, and subscribe to this channel. Like, guys, please subscribe to this channel. Don't just watch the video and you don't subscribe, you don't like. You're not helping me, you're not encouraging us to, you know, put in more videos out there for you guys. And also, liking this video will help you to push this video for other people that might need this information. So thank you guys for watching up to this point, and sticking with me on this channel. Till I come your way in my next video, I'll see you. Bye.